How's everyone doing out there? I hope everybody is happy and healthy and moving along just fine. I didn't write anything down, don't have anything planned. I just want to talk to you about the things that I'm doing in my organization and, the $50,000 in 50 days challenge. We had a pretty rough week last week. The first week we did extremely well. I'm looking at the numbers. The first week we did first 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks we did $8,873, and that was in a video, right? Well, we have since then, in the last week, I guess, we have only done, and it happens, we've only done $1,400 in sales. So right now we're at a total $10,274 in commissions through the 21st of July. I'm going to spend about $7,500 in ad spend over that 50-day period, and will I will make sure that I get as close as possible to that number, and maybe even go over it. Surprisingly, I've been working on my marketing. I was doing Medicare supplement marketing and dental marketing. I turned them off, and I'm putting all my marketing into a new webinar. Going forward, I'm going to be working on webinars, and I have a virtual assistant that is setting appointments for aged leads, which that's working well. So, right now, the virtual assistant has been this week focused on consumers, and he has set me, since the 16th, he set me, 15 appointments, and we've closed a few. So the reason that commissions are lower is because a few of them were like Medicare Advantage, a couple of chronic, and then actually a couple of chronic and a couple of true ups. So the commission, wasn't so bad. It's just that it's probably calculating correctly. It might be a little bit more than what I'm saying. $1,400 is probably a little bit more than that. They're all Medicare Advantage plans. That's the problem. No Medicare supplement. No, haven't read any Medicare supplement recently. No cross sales recently. Low income for a couple of those Medicare Advantage plans. So it's probably my fault. No cross sales. But that being said, we're rocking and rolling, and the dental leads. What I will say about the dental leads is that the dental leads are great for Medicare supplement rewrites. The way that virtual assistant is working them, and we've got hundreds of them, I think total like 700. So the dental leads are great for Medicare supplement rewrites. We've got him asking questions about Medicare supplement while he's doing the pitch, and so that's going to be the play there. And then starting Saturday, we have a webinar, and that webinar the goal is to get booked calls off of that webinar. So I'll have an update on that, probably towards the end of next week and on my next video. So I'm super excited about the webinar. It's different. It's not like a Turning 65 webinar. It's a different kind of webinar. So I'll have more news on that, and it'll be something that I think I don't think anyone else has ever done it before. So right now we got about a $12 registration, which is phenomenal. We're very excited. I'm very excited about it. And so, yeah, we're gonna continue to carry on and do our job. But not only that, I am building websites for clients. I'm calling my members and making sure that there's nothing I can do to help them, because I want them to succeed. There's so many other things that I'm doing. This past Tuesday after the webinar, we're changing the webinar to a different style where we sell the offer on the webinar, because I want to end the booked calls. So the agent webinars are going to change majorly. The offer is irresistible. It is. So we had to rechange the presentation to make it irresistible. And it is an irresistible offer. You get, you get a live training every day. You get hundreds of hours of content from one of the best telephonic salespeople in the country. You get 2 live trainings a week from that person as well, that being me, and not tooting my own horn, but at the end of the day, that's the truth. And then Along with all of that, you get a CRM, you get a Facebook ads course that I built, and then I continued to build. And then eventually the Facebook ads course will turn into an all out marketing course. It'll be TikTok, it'll be YouTube, it'll be Google, and that's going to be a whole website. I'm going to build that out. I want to build that, but right now it's inside of the CRM. So there's just so much that you get within the program that we upped the price from $97 to $147. It's actually a $297 a month program, but we're doing it for $147 for a limited time only. But that being said, I have a lot going on. I'm not. If I was working leads all day, the numbers would be different. But I work leads periodically. I'll have appointments periodically due to my virtual assistant, and then in the spare time, I'm doing things that I have other commitments that I have to fulfill. But my business is everything to me. I work from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Sometimes last night it was 1 a.m. So I'm working 14, 15-hour days, and I love it. I enjoy it, and I am going to be exactly where I want to be at the end of the decade, and then heading into my 40th birthday. I plan on getting being fully hitting my mark, which I'll put it out there. My mark is $25 million. And once I hit that, I want to be a dad for a while, if God willing. And then I'll start something new. And all that being said, this isn't about my life story. It's about me, trying to help people. So this video here, I want you to know that I'm working on new things that will come to light. And, most of you aren't going to watch to this point. That's the truth. If any of you do, I will tell you that I love this industry. The Medicare industry is the best industry in the world. And I'm going to continue to grow and become an influence for others and help as many agents as possible. I want to help 5,000 agents over the next 5 years. That's the goal. And when I reach that number, 5,000 agents in 5 years, that's something that I've put in my mind and I think about and daily and write it down daily, and it will happen. It will come to fruition. So I just wanted to come and give you guys an update. Right now we're a little over $10,000 in sales, but we've got about 21 days left, and I expect to go crazy. That's what I expect. I expect to go crazy. So we're going to backwards engineer the numbers real quick. So if we're at $10,000, basically we need $40,000 more. If we cross-sell, and we have an average commission of, let's say, $550, we need 72 sales. 72 sales in, what did I say? 25 days. 72 divided by 25. We need 3 sales a day. So going forward, the goal is going to be 3 sales a day, and we're going to reach that. We can do that. That's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now that we're not doing booked calls on webinars, it shouldn't be hard. So 3 sales a day for the rest of the 50-day period. We're going to hit it, and we're going to celebrate at the end. So this can be done, and I'm going to prove it to you, and I'm looking forward to it. So God bless, and I'll see you soon. And I have a lot of content. I'm sitting on a lot of content. I'm going to put all that out after the 50-day challenge. God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next video.